ahead and mute the music. I need to kill the music, man.
Yeah, that's fine, man.
I'm gonna kill the music.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
There we go. Alright, I'm gonna crank it up. Go, speak.
Testing. Can you hear me?
Wow. That's so clear.
What?
It's so clear.
Nice, okay.
Dude, it's like you're in the room with me.
What do you mean?
It's so loud. It's just like, it's boom. People can hear it so easily.
I see.
Yeah, it might be a little too much even. Let me try dropping it. There you go. What's on your mind?
It's kind of funny how I'm even here talking to you right now. I originally found your stream, but you're playing PUBG with the, how do you pronounce it? XIM4?
Oh yeah, the Zim.
Yeah, Zim.
Yeah.
That's how I found the stream. And then, I've kind of just tuned in on and off, and you've been just, been IRLing.
Just been
And
chilling,
I've been
dude.
watching. I've kind of just coming here every now and then and, just like listening,
Yeah.
lurking. I'm more of a lurker, right? But, and then, I don't know, I just, I feel like you have, way more knife knowledge than me. And that's why I'm even here talking to you, what I'm going to talk about today. You know what I mean?
All right. What's on your mind,
So
man?
anyway, so I went to college, I got a degree, and I got a job in my degree field,
Okay.
right? I didn't honestly want to go to college, but whatever. And then I actually quit, like, about a month or two ago
Your job?
for that job. Yeah. It just wasn't me. I tried it. I gave it the call. I mean, I didn't quit immediately. Like, I was there for like 4 or 5 months, Like, I didn't quit right off the back. I actually gave it a good freaking try.
Right.
And it just wasn't something that I just saw myself doing, you know what I mean, for however long. I don't really know, I just couldn't see myself doing it any further.
Okay.
And then now I'm here, and right now I'm thinking like there's really two things I could do. It's there's a few things I could do, but these are the ones I'm kind of stuck on. And it's either go back to college, right? Get another degree in a different field that I don't even really want to do. That's what my mom told me to do. She said I should go back to college, right? Or two, try to do something in life that may or may not work, at all.
Uh-huh.
And if it doesn't work, then I'd be really screwed,
Sure.
life-wise. Does that make sense, or should I give more
Well,
details?
no, I mean, I get where you're coming from. Do you have something in mind about what you're gonna try next?
Yeah.
All right. It's not
Well-
illegal, is it?
Huh?
It's not illegal, is it?
No, it's not. No.
All right. All right, then you're off to a
It's
good
not
start.
Huh?
You're off to a good start then.
Okay. Yeah. It's. I really feel like I could become like one of the best, if not the best. It sounds silly, but I really feel like I could become one of the best Overwatch players in the world.
Okay.
And
Mm-hmm.
I kind of just started playing, honestly, like a few months ago, like 2-3 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
I was playing PUBG a lot, and I started Overwatch, and I guess I like it, right? And now that I quit my job, I've had a lot of free time, so I've been playing it more. And it's like, well, I mean, I could either just go back to school or try this thing with the Overwatch, right? That may or may not work, and it has a way higher chance of not working. You know what I mean?
So, I mean, how far have you tested it so far to this point?
Not much. Huh?
How long have you been playing it again?
2 months, maybe?
2 months? Okay. What's your rank?
Just hit master like 2 weeks ago.
Okay. It goes higher from there, right? It goes like G.
Yeah. It's Grandmaster and then top 500. But I feel like the leagues in between Master and top 500 are like worlds apart. You know what I mean? Like those are.
Yeah, it's a really
Yeah.
long tail.
Yeah,
Yep.
and I kind of just don't know.
How much time are you putting into this game every day?
I mean, about 8 hours.
Holy shit, you're treating it like a job.
Yeah, I don't really have anything else to do. You know, I mean, like I was just like, I've been doing this because I have nothing else to do, and I was like, well, I could join school again in the summer or fall semester. You know,
Okay. So, have you ever looked at a distribution of how the player population is?
like percentage wise,
Yeah. So, based off of your current rank, what percentile does that put you into?
top three.
Top three. Okay. All right. So, top 3%. That's pretty solid. Top 3% it's definitely like world class, but I don't know if it's, you know, elite.
Right. It's not elite. It's a big difference. It's a huge difference, I think. But I've been watching streams, right?
Yeah.
And I've watched supposedly the best player in the world, and I feel like if I played this, because I don't even have that many hours in the game, I have like 150,
Uh-huh.
and I swear this sounds dumb, but I feel like if I put time into this game, like months or something, I feel like I could do that. Does that sound ridiculous?
I mean, it's a long shot, right? But it's possible. I mean, it is possible you might be the next best thing to ever hit Overwatch, right? I don't want to turn you away from doing it because it could be just this thing that you when you have a knack for, and two you could get paid to do it. Like they're pro Overwatch players. How familiar are you with pro gaming in general?
Um, a lot, I guess. To be honest, I used to play a lot of League,
Okay.
and then I used to watch a lot of tournaments.
You ever get paid? You ever go compete?
That was when I was younger, yeah, for Halo. There was
For
like
Halo.
local city tournaments
Right on.
that I'd play,
Right on.
you know. But that's just that's nothing compared to these Overwatch leagues or LCS or something.
Mm. Mm.
But yeah, the only reason the only reason I'm thinking this is even possible is because like I don't know, I don't know what else to do in life. You know what I mean? Like every time there's no field of school that interests me at all. To be honest,
Okay.
you know, like that's why, and I really enjoy playing games. And I'm thinking that's the only reason I'm thinking this.
Mm.
And I don't know if I'm crazy or not. Maybe
So
I have to be crazy.
so you found me when I was playing PUBG, right?
Right. Yeah.
And that was like
Support.
for a week. I was playing PUBG. I was just
Uh
trying to
huh.
play around with the Zim and see if I could tweak around with it a bit and come up with a decent config. Because
Right.
that's the thing I was doing. I was publishing Zim 4 configs on my website, right? And that would help bring in some people to stream. Occasionally, somebody would leave a follow if they happened to see that I was live and decided they wanted to click through and watch the stream. And
Right.
I thought, okay, if I do that, if I have enough quality written content out there, I can grow the stream. And then, I'm a pretty good Destiny player. I was in top 3% for Trials of Osiris, and I was running not truly meta loadouts. Like, I was playing
Right.
Last Word Sniper all the way to the end. I don't know if you fucked with Destiny at all.
No, I never played Destiny.
Alright. Well, when everybody else was running these, like, super meta loadouts, I was just fooling around still. I figured, it's very easy. I could easily take my performance up to top 1% and just brown nose up to some other broadcasters. I could make it as a Destiny broadcaster if I really really tried.
Right.
Okay, so I put like 9 months into it, and I don't I don't regret it, but it wasn't a good use of my time. Like
I
I'm so
see.
much happier right now than I was then, because I know that now I can provide a lot more value to many more people than I could as a top 1% Destiny player if I made it there. Ultimately, like pro gaming is it's becoming more and more mainstream, but how long can anybody make a career out of pro gaming? It's not a sustainable thing as far as I see it. Right? It's an industry where there's a lot of churn. A lot of young guys are going to keep coming in. Coaching is going to get more and more competitive. And then games like you were saying LOL earlier. We were talking about OpenAI in chat. Are you familiar with OpenAI?
No.
All right, so it's a project Elon Musk is one of the founders, and they had this bot that played off against some of the world's best players in Dota 2.
Okay.
And it's the bot, the OpenAI has changed the game. Like, it was so dominant against the best when I was reading about it that the best players started to emulate the way that the bot played the game as opposed to how humans were playing it. So they learned from fighting the machine. Is that good? You said there's not much else that you like to do.
No.
How old are you this year?
Huh?
How old are you this year?
24.
24, okay. 24 is a good age.
I mean, I like working out. I'm honestly no. At this point right now, I'm doing it just because I don't want to lose the gains I've had. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I put in way too much. I put in already way too many years in working out. I'm not gonna stop now. I'd lose everything.
Oh yeah, I hear
No,
you, dude. Dude, I've been on
everything.
and off. I've been on and off the bandwagon so many times. I don't mind losing the gains, but it sucks. Starting up again is
Yeah,
so
yeah.
hard.
Yeah, it does. I quit for like a month, and I'm never gonna do that again because of how much I lost.
Yeah, dude, I just came back from a like 4 weeks absence. I lost 13 pounds in 4 weeks.
That's a lot, man.
Yeah, but I'm at the lowest body fat I've been in my whole entire life, so I'm pretty happy about that.
What is you at right now? Like 5%?
I don't even know. It's just like fucking drum tight, you know.
Yeah.
Good. That's good. But you like working out. You like keeping physically active. So you don't mind grinding out some skill, something, even if it's repetitive.
Right. Yeah.
All right. Well, what else have you tried so far besides playing the video games? What else have you tried? Like, work wise, either getting paid or not paid for it. Because there's got to be something else that's resonated with you. You don't make it to 24 without trying different things.
I've worked with kids before. That was kind of fun.
You work with
But-
kids.
But I know, like that was working with kids at it was like a summer camp, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But, and my friend's girlfriend was a teacher, and she made it sound like, no, she didn't make it sound like, she said it was hell.
Oh.
And I was like, man, that's crazy. That's, because teaching is completely different than just watching kids play games or playing with them, you know?
Yeah, it is.
And that's why I've looked into like church, because you could be a teacher if you have a degree, if you just go through their program.
Mm-hmm.
I've looked into that, but it's not something I feel like really passionate about.
All right. So maybe not kids.
Huh?
Maybe not kids. But what was it that you were doing when you were working these kids? What specifically was your role?
It was just called like a facilitator. You know, I I would set up games. I'd like referee games. I'd even like play in the game sometimes.
So it's for athletics.
Yeah.
Got you.
Or sometimes it'd just be like, I don't know. It was pretty much just that, I guess. And it was fun. But I mean, I don't know.
Interesting. How long have you been lifting consistently?
What was it, sophomore year of college, so just maybe 4 years.
4 years? That's solid.
Yeah.
Dude, you should do this. Go to the Matrix.
What Matrix?
On the server. Go to the Matrix. It's right under LFG and right above media. Under the category meat and bones.
Okay.
And type !fitness. Because I need people who can advise me on fitness. Now under interests, you're gonna see a new You're gonna see a new channel called fitness. See it?
Where? Under what?
Interests. Under the category interests.
Interest. I see it.
Yeah, you see now you're part of fitness.
Oh, I see.
You should share gains over there.
All right. To be
Yeah,
honest, though, I've hit like a plateau
it's
that I need to somehow overcome.
yeah, yeah. And just like if you keep playing Overwatch, eventually you'll hit a plateau too, and you'll have to figure out how you overcome that plateau in game.
So I like that's okay. Okay, so about the Overwatch thing. Sorry, I gotta be quiet here. My roommates. Anyway,
Yeah,
uh, about the Overwatch thing, like I feel like I feel like I could really do it. And you're right. It like what am I gonna? You're 100% right. Like let's say in my mid 30s, when I hit 30s, what the hell's Overwatch gonna do for me? You know, where am I even gonna be? Let's say I even do get like really high in Overwatch, really sus. You're right. Where is that? Where am I gonna be when I'm 30 or 35? Right? It's complete. We have no idea.
I mean you could be
And
coaching kids that are trying to be pro gamers. That's one thing that happens.
and wait, what'd you say?
You could be coaching kids that are trying to go pro in gaming. Like that's a thing. There are going to be more and more of those programs.
Right. And that's the thing about this. So I'm not even thinking about 30, 35. I don't know if that's bad, but
Dude.
that's how bad I want
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
to work. You know, I just
Of course you want it to work. Dude, it's something you've invested a lot of time into. You're playing 8 hours a day. Of course you want it to work. You don't want to you don't want to just like write that off as a sunk cost, right? What did you study in college?
criminal justice.
Criminal justice.
Yeah,
Okay.
kind of waste of time to be honest.
I don't know. What made you interested in it? You chose it.
I didn't really want to go to school. Mom kind of made me,
Okay.
but I mean, it was the only thing that honestly appealed to me.
Gotcha.
I should have. I mean, I should have done math. I've always liked math. I should have done math, but I mean, what's done is done, right? So I did.
True.
Yeah, I did that.
So what type of job did you leave? Was it law enforcement?
I was worked in a jail. Actually, it
Oh.
was actually a juvenile jail.
Juvenile detention.
Yeah, exactly. It's I don't know how it works in other states, but in Texas, whenever a kid under 18 gets arrested, that's where they go to where I worked.
So you try to whip them into shape.
Yeah, those kids though were unreformable, if I should say.
Interesting.
I mean, there was maybe like one or two that I had that were like, like I fucked up, I'll stop. But most of them they were dead set on still doing that when they get out. You know what I mean? Whatever they did, that got them in there.
Some of them have tattoos and shit.
Oh, all of them.
All of them. Shit.
Yeah,
And they're not fucking around.
yeah. I mean, it was, and the reason, and that was in. I wanted to be a cop eventually. Like that was just like a stepping stone for a job, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
But I realized like the type of work, uh, that type of work that is like being a cop, working in jail. It's very confrontational. It's very
Yeah, it is.
assertive, physical, and I'm not. I don't want to be cocky here, but I'm not. I'm a decent sized guy, you know. So it's something that I could do, but I didn't like it at all. It wasn't me. I didn't like being assertive. I'm not assertive. I didn't like being like telling people what to do or like it was just it's a very assertive confrontational job, and that's just not me.
Gotcha.
You know, it was yeah, that's one of the reasons I left.
I see. So a couple of cool things. Yeah. One, private investigator is a pretty cool gig, but I think there's some licensing required in order to be that. In order to get PI.
Right.
I don't know if
I haven't
that's
looked
something
into
up you,
that.
I don't know if it's something up your alley, but I think it'd be pretty fucking cool. You know, if you've got like good research skills and you can just dig up dirt, that'd be pretty sweet. You've got the criminal
It just
justice.
sounds kind of cool. I've never even thought of that, to be honest.
Well, you know, you could watch some old movies, right? The old black and white ones.
Right.
They always romanticize that life. Another cool thing to potentially look into. You got a girlfriend right now?
No.
You engage in any of the nightlife, or you've just been like cooped up?
My ex was really nightlife heavy, but we broke up, and I haven't really done it since. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money
Yeah,
to
hell
go out
yeah,
and
it is.
drink every week. You know.
Hell yeah, it's a lot of money. So one thing you could do, since you've already got the size for you, if you just wanted to like just make a bit of money for now, and interact with more people, you could try becoming a bouncer.
I've honestly thought about that,
Yeah.
but they're like every time I see a bouncer, they're really like bulky. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm more like you,
Gotcha.
more on the shredded side. You know what I mean? Uh,
Yeah.
and most bouncers are. I mean, I could put on honestly if they paid me like decent enough, I'd put on like more fat. To
You gotta
to
pay me to get.
to be look intimidating and be a bouncer. I wonder
Right.
how much they get paid though.
I don't
I've
know,
always
man.
thought about it, but I wonder how much they get paid.
Just go out and do some research. I mean that there's so many interesting jobs that you can get into. Just in general, there's so much out there, right? It's a big world. Pro gaming is a really small world when you look at it, and it's hyper
Right.
competitive. Again, not saying you can't do it, but ultimately you're gonna have plateaus like you're experiencing with the gym. And you've got to figure out how to break them, and it's probably not just putting in additional time, like into play. If you look at the best guys, they're also spending time reviewing their own play and learning from other people's mistakes.
Right.
If you really want to go pro, then you start looking into playing like ladders, get into some tournaments, try to get picked up by a team, I guess. Otherwise, how will you make it? Do you
Yeah.
broadcast right now?
Huh?
Do you broadcast right now?
No. I mean, I did like a test stream,
Yeah.
but I don't feel. I want to get better before
Dude,
broadcast.
I understand because you want to wow people as soon as you go
Right.
live. Like you want them to just be really impressed by you. But
Yeah.
I think you can grow faster if you start now. If you really want to keep plowing down this path, just start broadcasting now, because you've got nothing to lose. Right? Some people might be like, you suck, but they probably suck worse than you because you're already in the top 3%. Right?
Right.
Like, there's always going to be shitters that are just going to try and tear you down because you fucked up on your aim a little bit.
How do I used to. This was a long time ago. I used to stream League when I was higher ranked, and even that was a few years ago. But like I feel insecure when I stream. You know what I mean? It feels very awkward when I turn on the camera webcam.
You don't even
and
need to turn on
the
a
game.
camera, dude. Fuck the camera.
Huh?
Don't even turn on a camera. You're not trying to get noticed, are you? You know what? Are people there to watch you play, or are they here to like watch your reactions and shit? You don't need to turn on a camera. Like if the goal isn't to become a pro streamer, then you don't need to turn on the camera. The camera helps for just drawing people in, because people like others that look like them. People like attractive people, yada yada. You know.
Yeah.
That's what the camera's there for. But if you're just there to play the game and try to get good at it, grind it out, and perhaps get some feedback, the streaming is helpful because you can record matches, you can highlight matches back, play them over again, show them to friends, and get feedback on your performance, right? That can help. If you really want to go do the pro gaming, like that's what I was doing with Destiny. I was playing, and then I would just like highlight matches, upload individual ones. But in hindsight, I could have done it so much easier. There's so many ways to do it easier. but I made more work for myself, and it lost its fun because I would have to turn down invitations to play, since I was like, yeah, I need to cut all this content. Nobody's helping me with it, and I freak out over the backlog. But you can do it if you
Was
want
this
to.
Destiny 1 or 2?
Destiny 1. Come Destiny 2,
Oh,
I
okay.
hardly played. I played for like a month. I got my KD up to like 2.0 and ran like 10 trials passages, flawless. That's it. Barely touched the game.
Why'd you stop?
Because it just. Um, so May 31st, I made a video, upped it onto YouTube. It's called So Long and Thanks for All the Fish. And in it, I said, yeah, it's not sustainable. Like, I wanted to grow explosively, but I had my own values that I was going to stick to, and the growth just isn't taking me where I need it to right now. So, sorry, but I can't play anymore. I need to go focus on real life for a bit. And part of the motivation was because my parents were moving back to the States from Moscow.
Did you say Moscow?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So when they came back, I decided that was my hard deadline. If I hadn't made it as a pro Destiny gamer, pro broadcaster by that time, then I was just gonna abort it, pull the plug. So I pulled the plug.
Do you think I should set up a deadline for myself?
Hell yeah, you should set up a deadline. It's tough, especially because it's like this dream. It's a passion project, but deadlines are good. You wanna set some type of goal, and if you don't hit it by that time, either readjust or abort. Have milestones that you're working towards with this.
I see.
How are you supporting yourself right now?
When I worked, I was getting paid decent amount, and that was full time. And I got some overtime, and I don't care about anything. Like I don't care about things, but I don't waste my money. You know what I mean? I literally don't buy anything.
Gotcha.
I sometimes buy too much food. That's all I really do. That's all I waste my money on. And I saved up a lot of money at the job.
Gotcha.
Now, but it's like dwindling down, you know?
Of course, because you're living the retired life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was there for 5 years, man. I know the feeling.
Okay. I think I can do this.
Hey, if it's what you want to do, I mean, just go for it. But at the same time, consider what else you might be able to do with your time.
What do you mean? Like like doing both, or complete alternative?
You could try doing both. Right? You don't have to put all your eggs in a single basket. Like, I think that people still tell you like, hey, you're young, right? Don't worry about it. You got time. You can go and play a bit. Okay. I think what they're trying to say is, look, you're young. You should experiment with a whole bunch of different things, and find something that's working, and is rewarding you, and then start reinvesting in that thing. So, I know that Overwatch is fun, but until it makes you money, I wouldn't put all my eggs in that basket.
I see.
Are you familiar with Ikigai?
With what?
Ikigai.
No, I've never heard of it.
You're in front of your computer?
Yeah, I'm on my computer.
All right. So go ahead and open a new tab in your web browser. And the keyword is Ikigai, spelled Ikigai.
A book?
There is a book. I actually did this. I read the notes on that book. But there's a Wikipedia main article on Ikigai.
Found it.
Take a look at the diagram.
What am I looking at? I don't know how to read this.
Um, what's what are you getting tripped up by? Maybe I can help.
Ikigai in the middle, right?
Yeah, ikigai. Ikigai is in the dead center of this diagram.
And finding the purpose of your life. The Japanese call it finding the purpose of your life. That's what ikigai means.
Yeah, ikigai is that thing. It's a concept that means a reason for being, similar to the French phrase raison d'être. Everyone has an ikigai.
Phrasante?
Raison d'être.
I've heard that before from a game.
Oh yeah, dude, it's very very, it's everywhere. Raison d'être. It's everywhere.
So, how do you, I don't know how to I don't know how to I don't know how to understand this.
So look, it's the four circles, right? You've got what you love, what the
Okay.
world needs. Here I would say what the world needs more of, what you believe the world needs more of, what you can be paid for, and what you're good at. So you see all these intersections between two circles. You have passion, mission,
Right.
profession, vocation, and then where they all four intersect, you've got the ikigai.
Okay.
So what you can do, you start by inventorying the things that you love. You love playing video games. You love exercising. Right? You love athletics in general. You love, what else? There's more to this.
I mean, I like anime, manga.
All right, so you like, is it just Japanese culture or like East Asian culture?
I'm not really. It's mostly just I guess I wouldn't say it's Japanese culture. It's just I watch a lot of anime, and manga.
Gotcha. So you like graphic novels and cartoons.
Yeah.
All right. All right. But I mean, this list is, you're gonna boil it down until it's just what you love. Okay. It's not gonna be like just I like chocolate milk. I mean, you gotta fucking love it for it to be on this list. Then, go to what you can be paid for. Right now, the skills that you already have. Then what you're good at. Again, inventory your skills. The last one, what the world needs more of. I think you take some time and ponder that one through. Because if you get something that you love, you're good at, you can get paid for, but it's not something the world needs more of, you could be putting more harm into the world than good. Right? It doesn't actually have core alignment with your principles.
Okay, I see.
Excellent. Yeah, I really like this.
Like what?
This ikigai, it's been gaining popularity. Like I've seen little social media videos on the subject too.
I think I have my answer.
Hot damn. Already?
I think I have my answer, and I, and this conversation we had, it made me realize even more how crazy it is, like how insane it is. Like it actually doesn't make any sense, but it sounds dumb. But that's why. I don't know. This is why I want to do it. I think you already know my answer, but well, actually, okay. I don't. Maybe I'm just getting too. I should probably like think on this more instead of just freaking jumping to it, right? But
How long have you been doing it again? It's been a few months.
doing, yeah,
8 hour days in Overwatch.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I think if I set up a deadline, right? I give myself if I don't meet any of these goals by a deadline,
Yeah.
or if I'm not making my milestones like me, then I'll readjust or abort.
Are you
Like you
familiar
said.
with SMART goals?
Huh? No, I never heard of them.
You may want to look this up too. SMART goals. So, become pro Overwatch gamer. This is the pie in the sky. And along the way, you need to set some milestones. The SMART goals, they're a good rubric to go by.
I see. Okay, I see. It breaks it down.
Oh yeah. Now I'm going to continue to encourage you to try other things while you can, because you've got some time remaining. Outside of that 8 hours that you're putting into Overwatch, you still have some time to do other shit.
Right.
So try some other shit that you're good at and you can get paid for, that you really love to do. Like, think about all those times you've been in flow states before.
What is that flow state?
Flow? Just think of a time where you were doing something and you got so caught up inside of it that you didn't realize that time was passing. That you didn't even realize what time it was when you finished, because you just enjoyed it so much. You were so absorbed by it.
Sounds like being in love.
Yeah. I mean, because it's usually when you're doing something you love.
So you're saying if I do this right, it obviously won't take my whole day, and maybe like look at internships that take a few hours out of the week for like a PI
Internships,
thing.
working for yourself, any number of things. Any number of things, man. But just look back on those flow situations that you've already encountered in your life. Just think back to those. If you run out of things that you presently perceive as fitting inside of this diagram.
What's that, Ikigai?
Inside of the circles. You could start by the very naive approach, is just listing, like I suggested at first, what you love and all of the individual circles, listing them all down, right? And looking for intersections. Or you could just start by looking at your flow states when you've experienced flow in the past. That's also a good place to begin. Because those are pretty good indicators of what you already enjoy doing.
Right. Okay. Well, whatever I'm gonna do, if you care, I'll keep you updated.
You're part of my Discord server, man. I want to know what you're up to. I want
All
to know what
right.
everybody here is up to. Shit.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks, man.
It's cost me
I
nothing.
this, huh?
Cost me nothing.
Might have cost you some viewers, dude.
Nah. These conversations are important. You can look at what viewers have been saying in chat. I think what you're experiencing is quite normal, right? It's the quarter life crisis, man. You tried a thing, you didn't like it, you're switching gears, and like, what's next? It's one big question mark. Gotta go and get some clarity in that picture. It could be pro Overwatch player, for all we know. right? Like tomorrow you could be a pro Overwatch player, or you may end up doing something that you didn't think of before we talked, before you mulled over flow states, before you were introduced to this word ikigai. If it helps, if it helps you, then just pass it along. That's it. And keep us in the loop.
All right. Well, shit, man. Thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
I'll see you around. Now it's tuning. I'll talk more, chat. I'm usually a big lurker. But
I like knowing who's around, dude. It's always
huh?
fun. It's always good to know who's around. That way, at least I can
Yeah.
say, "Hey, welcome back." You don't have to say much.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, thanks. I'll see you around.
All right.
All right, dude. Later.
Take care. Dude, it's so loud. This thing is so loud. It's so clear. I love it. Paul is making these weird. I think he's dreaming. You hear him? Alright, he just chilled out. Shit's hilarious. Thank you, hambaby. Thank you for having the courage to come and show up. That was really cool of you. I'm gonna make a note on time.